Pardon the wind. It's been a while since I've been out detecting, and as we're approaching the spring tide and as we've had a bit of a sea state overnight, I thought let me come, it's on the way to low tide. So let me see what it is, and maybe we're onto our first, well, we are definitely onto our first, but maybe it's a good thing. Those nice numbers. No, it's just a lump of alu maximum. See there? A lump of alu maximum. Anyway, it's something. I'm not digging in the dirt because I think I'm going to combine this with a bit of gardening. So there we go. So here comes the, I've just thrown it in the water to wash it clean. So now we could have fun finding it again. There it is. Right there. And then I step in my own hole. Step in the hole I dug for myself. There we go. So pardon the wind. I'll try not to blast your ears out for you today. Let me just put that there so that I can pick up the spade and not blast your ears out. Just a few minutes ago I came up, I was digging over there to see if there's anything fresh coming down here, and stuff coming down. It was quite funny while I was standing there. I hope the wind is less in your ears. Father and daughter were playing here. I think that's their debris too, so let's just not blame them, but they had one of those little plastic tubs to slide down the dune with, and the little daughter came screaming straight down the dune, yeah, and landed in the bush. So that's resulted in a crying session and a going home session. But here's our first half decent find for the day. It was buried, and that's definitely our first one for the month of March, but I don't think we found a car yet this year, so it's always fun to find something good. Made in Malaysia. Interesting. I may have to send this to the UK to somebody that's just been in Malaysia. I must find another one because he's got two boys and they were buying Hot Wheels in Malaysia. There we go. Cool. And I see the good lady is coming back. Can you see the red dot way there in the distance? Because the wind is icy, so I think as soon as she's here she's going to beckon towards the car park and the car. Really, the wind is icy, as you would expect, directly from the North Pole. And it is directly from the North Pole. But I like this effect of the dunes, apart from the plastic bag. The dunes, the slope, the sand slope. There's the path. Ring pull over there somewhere. I found a few of them, beaver tails. But look there, there's our first bit of bling. This must be aluminium, definitely not silver. But who knows? You can see there where the loop went through. Our first bit of bling for the day. It's probably not going to be much more to show you, so while I'm here, let me say what this is all about. So I'll call this digging at the beach and in the dirt, because I've started a bit of gardening again, because spring is upon us, but it doesn't feel like spring is upon us in this. So thanks for watching. As always, stay safe, stay free, and be happy, and wait for part 2. Why not? Also taken earlier today. You see that thing? It's beeping out there. However, the wind is from that side and it's chilly, northerly breeze. Chilly. The temperature is predicted to about half today what it was yesterday, and I think we bumped 14 or 15. Anyway, I just want to introduce you to my gardening activities. This is my compost bin. It's about the bottom stuff there is about 2 years worth. You see, I separate out anything. I've been putting all the fresh stuff that must go in there, but you can see from pallets there, I must rip the planks off. I must fix the side first. Once I fix the side, then all these lawn clippings can go to start in there. Now, I don't really want to show you my disheveled garden at this stage. This is our oak tree, and this is our beech tree. I've repotted them. They always used to stand up there in smaller pots. You can see I'm starting to put compost down there. This what do you call them, clematis, big purple flowers, this panel was ripped out. Storm Dara, that one, you can see how that one's bowed. It was also partially ripped out. So I just want to compost up here because this is where our raspberry bushes are, and then of course this one is already, so I'm going to try and tie him up so that he goes in behind. There's 1 or 2 more points. I must get rid of all the bracken, not bracken, blackberry, bramble. This is a mess heap here where I throw all the big stuff to compost down. I've learned my lesson, don't put too much big stuff in. Anyway, I've mowed both the front and the back lawns. I think I was the first one in our street to mow the front lawn. I have compost out here, trying to dry it. But I left it open last night so that the wind can help. But then of course we had a short, sharp shower this morning. Anyway, these have all been repotted. No, I'm not repotting plastic. I'll throw it all in the recycle. That one's also been repotted. This has been repotted. These have been repotted. These are all dahlias, mostly. There's 1 or 2 others, as you can see there. The leek hasn't been repotted. That's a homegrown leek. I'm going to let it make more seeds for us. Anyway, what was I trying to say? Yes, so the lower I'm getting in the compost bin, the more promising it looks as already ready soil. So this is how I sift it. The initial sift, take a forkful. Now of course working with one hand only, and no gloves on me. There's a rock coming out, and then I'm amazed at how much trash is in here. So I don't really want to work with it's not that I'm afraid of a bit of soil, but then I go in the house and I get scolded by the fairy. So I just thought I'll show you my process, and then I save the earthworms, put them back in healthy when there's earthworms still down there. So I need to, as I say, I need to empty this completely, which is not too far from being done. So there's a bag which I use as a weight. That's got compost in it from a year ago. Now I put cardboard over the top of the bin, but I want to restructure that too. I want to put black fabric, staple it on here. I must get in here. That's why I'm starting to clean all of this muck out of the way, burning that in the fireplace. It works well. It's this one and its 2 brothers. I want to trim these new shoots and build a living screen. I want to try that too. So that's all part and parcel. And just while we're at it, I don't know if you saw earlier on the aeroplane zooting along. That one doesn't seem to be leaving much. But when they're real vapor trails and not chemtrails, then they dissipate much easier. You can see there's a 4-engine one going too. I've been watching them occasionally this morning. Alright, that's it for now. That's the first update on the gardening for this spring.
Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and ring the bell to receive notifications.